Alright, this is Old Gaming Guru here. We're here with our free game of the week, and it's a mod actually for a game that costs money, but most people have this game, and if you don't, you really need to give it a try. That is Slay the Spire. And so this free mod that you can get through your Steam app, or GOG I believe as well too, is made by the community and actually enhances the game immensely. So, Slay the Spire is basically a roguelike card game where you basically try to kill monsters and advance onto bosses, and then you kill the big bad boss. A good session of Slay the Spire is at least 20 to 30 minutes, and probably more like an hour if you're a slow old dude like me. So I'm not going to play a full thing, I'm just going to show you the basics and see if you like it. But what this does is it gives you an additional hero to play with unlocks and new cards, and also the opportunity to play as the denizens of the spire, the monsters. So you can actually go and clear out the spire working from the top down. So pretty cool stuff. There's just a lot to this, and it doesn't cost you a thing, and it's easily installed. You don't even need a mod manager. So let's take a look at what it plays like. So when you go in, you're given a custom game choice, a standard game choice, and a daily challenge. And so once you start this, then you're going to be doing this for, like I said, 20 minutes to an hour. So just, kind of plan for that. And if we just do a standard run here, then I can choose to play as a hero or play as one of the monsters. I'm just going to do the standard one. And the downfall here is all the mods. So if you don't have this mod and you do have Slay the Spire, this will not appear. Anyway, so we're working a standard quest, and you get your heroes to choose from. By the way, you have to play the game some to unlock all your heroes. And this is the new one for the downfall mod. It's the Hermit. Alright, so we'll start so I can show you a couple of combats. It's nothing fancy, but it is fun. This is a very intellectually challenging game as you try to build out your deck, and there's tons of different strategies depending on the cards you get. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Alright, so when you first start off, you get to talk to this guy, and depending on how many times you've lost that day, he's basically going to give you some sort of optional things that you can do to enhance your character. I'm going to choose 3 potions here, and then proceed. Okay? So basically, any place there's a face like this, there's a monster. Any place that has a face like that is a boss. These are either random encounters or boons or curses. Curses are pretty brutal in this game, so I recommend you avoid curses at all costs. So random encounter, and then the final thing should be there's a merchant. You can buy cards and perks. Your perks are over here. You can buy those there. And you can also buy potions and get rid of cards, which can be very important strategically. And this gives you a random perk. So you've got to kind of basically react to what you're given, the cards you're given, and then basically plan your strategy around that each time. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with just a random attack here. And you can see here, I'm over here, here's my health. And these guys are going to attack for 15 damage. So I need to reduce the damage as much as possible. I'm going to put a block up. And I'm not going to get rid of this guy. So I'm going to see if I can get another. No, but I did get this, but it's not going to work the way it's supposed to, because it has to be in the center of the pack. That's what dead on means. Alright, so I'm SOL. I'm getting more block. I'm going to take some damage. And then I run out of action points. So each card costs the action points. And those points are up here in the top left corner. So this one's 0, and these are all 1 cost. So that determines how many actions I can take in a turn. Alright, this time I can at least get rid of one of the attackers. And this is how combat goes. So you see my current health here and here. This is basically how much gold I'm carrying. Gold is used to buy items in the game. And this is my draw pile, played, and discards. Okay? Alright, once again, it puts my dead on way out there. I'm going to take some more damage. I could have used a potion possibly and gotten rid of that problem, but okay, so he's going to attack me for 10. So I'll put 10 block up. Okay, let's get rid of this card, and that'll give me a new card. Alright, now I'm my dead on here. I should get 6 block out of that because it's in the center of the pack. But it doesn't matter because we killed him anyways. Alright, so that's what combat looks like. After each combat, you're going to get rewards. They include potions and cards. Every combat gives cards. Potions are random. You can get a perk that will give you a potion after every combat. Okay. I like to take 0 cost. We're going to do a random encounter. Okay, so I can remove a card from my deck. I'm going to remove a block. The less cards you have, the more cards you want will pop up. So just remember that. Okay, so I think you got a thing here of the gameplay. I can go to the merchant, a random encounter, or a known encounter where I will definitely get a card. But that's pretty much it. So you follow all the way up till you get to the boss of that level. You do that 3 times, and then you will fight the ultimate boss. And the bosses are very tough. So that's the game in a nutshell. This mod extends the life of this game while we're waiting for Slay the Spire 2 to come out. It's free. It's up on your game site, GOG or Steam, and you just download it, and it adds this new characters and a lot more new game options. Definitely worth it, especially for free. Old Gaming Guru out.